Hey everyone, Geek37 back with another video. This is part 24 in my series of exploring the heptagonal triangle. And what we have is another doubling identity like I did in my last video, but instead of secant, now we are doing sine, and especially the sine of 2 times the quantity pi over 7 plus sine times 2 times 2 pi over 7 plus the sine of 2 times 4 pi over 7 equals a certain value. So what we're going to do first is we will reduce what we have before us. So we'll get the sine of 2 pi over 7 plus the sine of 4 pi over 7 plus the sine of 8 pi over 7. Now, the difference here is that sine of 8 pi over 7, we have an angle now that is greater than pi radians. 8 pi over 7 is in fact pi over 7 radians more than pi itself. That puts it in the third quadrant of the coordinate plane, and of the basic trigonometric ratios, sine and cosine are both negative there, and tangent is positive. But what we're going to focus on is sine, so sine becomes negative. So I'm going to rewrite this as sine of 2 pi over 7 plus the sine of 4 pi over 7 minus the sine of pi over 7. And again, pi over 7 it's pi over 7 more than pi, so that's where the 8 pi over 7 comes from, and therefore pi over 7 is what is called the reference angle. I haven't really done a lot of basic trig on this channel because I assume people who are watching my videos know that, but just as a quick review, as you can see here, I'm in the third quadrant down here. If I go around the amount of 8 pi over 7, you'll see here that this is pi radians, so this has to be a reference angle of pi over 7. And like I said, sine in this quadrant is negative, so that's where that comes from. Now, to make this short and to the point, I've already done derivations of all these sine ratios. If you remember, sine of 2 pi over 7 is b over 2r, plus the sine of 4 pi over 7 is c over 2r, and of course minus a over 2r. And you'll notice here, this calculation is nice because we have the same denominator of 2r, and r again being the circumradius in the heptagonal triangle. And if you remember right, a, b, and c are the sides opposite of the angles pi over 7, 2 pi over 7, and 4 pi over 7. I forgot to write this here. It must have got erased by accident. And you can see the little r's here standing for the circumradius, because the circumradius of the triangle is outside the triangle because 4 pi over 7 is obtuse. That's why it is shown there. So as you can see here, we can have a single numerator of b plus c minus a, like so here. And I've done the derivation of this also. B plus c minus a is equivalent to the square root of 7 times r, and that'll be over 2r. So what will happen is the r's will cancel, and we're left with root 7 over 2. So the sum of these doubling signs, sine of 2 times pi over 7 plus the sine of 2 times 2 pi over 7 plus the sine of 2 times 4 pi over 7 will equal 7, the square root of 7 over 2. Very straightforward, very simple calculation, and I wanted to show that to you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. This is Geek37 signing off.